102.7 FM.
Ebre assign asubiem ene eye yawada enyumre live on Promise 102.7. Ye de agudie mu nsem ena ebre mo ya to ni din Highway Sports from now till 6 p.m. Yes sorry news at 6 ebeba e okase fidie ni so but for now eye efisem ene amanone nsem a ya boaboa no ena ye de bedan mo ewo dwumadie no eso ye bedi nkan kwa amanone tew ye ba na efisem a ya boaboa no no abadwafo abetena ase na omaka the boss player ho na afei ye di show no ato aso ede ama joining ewo Facebook Promise Radio and afei Oyepa and Promise Sports ubenya show no na wahwe ne live ebia bibinti umbe radio a oko Facebook a ubenya bi ahwe uofie na obey o Telestra digital decoder na eno so eye Promise Television and na uhwe show ne live ewo u TV ne so be part of the show for comment ebra yebekenkan edi amount sefa dwumadie no ho a yebekenkan edi amount na o ba so ana wa make sure so be so ne so no aye ne crogen devoid of insults na onso wa beka dwumadie no na bibia aye kama the boss player aje akonya kese no boss good evening
Zolo bibia bokode
nyame adom
enyoma ekoso kama
okay whether na rame kakra
whether na no enene nheda nye papa sa
rame pa
but say no awia no na se na me bisam se ye de se yanye nyame bone ana se de anu odi o
awia le papa
anu odi o
papa
na ya wutimi fam
say ye de show office a isi ani
yenko se bone fache na we de anu odi okay it is the solo e de etu dwa no ye be sori so no nsia na twa number ne to Ebreni do also do adwenchira ba number no 0536161607 0536161607 and 0536178883 ubetimi afre na Ebreni do abadwumadi nso na also do adwenchira aba ensema ya boabo no wofie ene amanone ene ede ebremu ena anwumre yi ewo Highway Sports dwumadi eso Solomon Carter ayekado enra Santiago Bernabeu Real Madrid reason why omo the greatest football club in Europe ubetimi ato aso kra de wiase nyina aka omo the greatest football club in the world omo kire se Santiago Bernabeu ho no yempon ball na time bia emuwa ana Solomon boa
pa
ana time bia emuwa
owa ewa say we there very evident as a games are omo equalize last minute twice awe ne bebre in the Champions League bebre
okay
menkai kra recently mekai Man City DB mekai Chelsea DB mekai Atletico Madrid DB eno ade AC so ka ho binti no Madrid dey omo was a record no say last minute ujai omo nom the pressure ne ta so a so omo pe winner ombinya omu pay equalize at the extra time ombinya na equalize and komunya no anye careful ombinya winner within that space na enu bi na enu isi ye no so on time na Man City lead omu 3-2 kwan om fa so be 10 ne ma no eye ne 3-3 ewo Bernabeu
when wo Facebook mo
Kingsley okay
Kingsley your WhatsApp ma send picture bi dia ma pe say ye de kan asem na obi send me picture yi enura anajo na wo send picture na ma me unse game no your boy drew 87 minutes 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Na Bayern Munich lead Real Madrid 1-0. Unimza.
Aye.
Okay. Unimza Kingsley nya sa picture na Kingsley na fatu so. By 90th minute na ball na dane. Na Real Madrid ashim yinu ama Bayern Munich atebako.
Yeah.
Interval no 3 minutes.
3. Set time at Madrid equalizer ne be kwa ne run 90 ni munti no eno kwa
ka bi Sunday e de ma me no no say ya na mani bo mu ne ma shia 3 minutes pepe mo se be ma na anya de na oye hwe de 3 minutes we Madrid de tu ye be ma na oba ka cho se 3 minutes nye yi na fa na de sa picture we a kire no na wo say
ase wo
ana de waka no boa
look so kai Ghana and South Korea no ono so mde say let to so
do baby ada say 3 minutes here na fa
I just pa in football
Real Madrid ne Bayern Munich
yes 3 minutes
3 minutes interval na Real Madrid dey assassin game
enough say obetimi dey aye bibia peso ye
ya munya sansem no mke kana ha ene da so we no send bre me no
okay
was 3 minutes ni enough
yes
the hia ne de ode beye
yes
eno ne hia nti 3 minutes etimi se send nipa wo hyebre
boss train a green rule
o de yem fa ne say o 20 seconds
a 2 minutes ne be 50 be 2 seconds yes and I say 40
o de ba brabo mu susu a
yes
obu ho kakra bi na ba mabu
definitely
but kai hunu say football de bia na meka say etufo
yeah
and e hye nipa nkran but obu ho kotena ho no hwe a o fa ne say ball na o hwe so what me chana say o fa ne say ball na o hwe but e kan sem bebre e ya brabo se de abrabo sitie na na yo solo obu wa kakra bi na ba mabu
yeah
kakra bi na ba mabu nti enu a wo hwe Real Madrid ne Bayern Munich game na Real Madrid qualification to the Champions League final omo de 3 minutes per
and a qualifier
and yes answer ye no
yeah
nti 3 minutes e betimi asesa wa brabo 3 minutes per so do betimi asesa wa brabo nti ya mo ba mu koso a ha wo de akure be 1 minute
yes bibia to me see
o de akure betimi just a minute
bibia to me
na ba bia ni da so ni no na afi de ni da so aba nti o bobra nyo ye ya asma bamabu
yeah
a second kura timi sesa wo hyebre
ma fa futuo ne pa
yes a second kura timi sesa wo hyebre
yeah
nti Real Madrid da yi faye o status ana wo DP
yeah
same faye ona ya na edu anwumra o ya so bamabu no ate afa kire wo anya no na be sesa abrabo no so te me chana say Real Madrid 3 minutes no mo de sesa game no fa tu ho fo betimi asema abrabo ena ono obisu hia ba bi hia no ka jo say 3 minutes nye na afa na de we akire no say Real Madrid at the 3 minutes ekobo Champions League final a on betimi anya over 100 million euros
bibiri
at the free final ni mo nti 3 minutes is enough asame ne solo ebetimi a chenyi no bibiri
yeah
ti dro anwumre na awe ho ne ba mama ntem fase ho yes na mo ba na mu kwa polythene bag black aduane wo hen
ya dwuma na ya de anadwo ne edidi o
dabi
anadwo
ti mama ba mu
ya ba mu
3 minutes betimi enough
abambu pa de enkan ho
munya fom ho na ya mo ya na mate asi na mafa akire ho no enye kra enye okay ezi usolo we ya football e de mo bibia se abrabo no edu stage bi nemu eye den a memo abamu 3 minutes ebetimi asesa wabrabo eno na Real Madrid enura omode change omo destiny ai nei omode kopiem ewo ye Wembley omone Borussia Dortmund ekohiem wo UEFA Champions League and say Europa Cup games so
matches so
okay
yes
Bayer Leverkusen yes Roma first leg
2-0
Leverkusen ekohie Roma 2-0 ewo Stadio Olimpico Sassuolo Olympique de Marseille omo ene Atlanta ene ebo Bergamo and so first leg no 1-1 ani nyina no solo e de ho nsem e bremo e wa hasen abrabo mu nsem na no solo bebre wo ho yetutu ye ho fo ha me pe ba ko bi so mra
okay
na me fa metumofo one same de ese dem se sa na ese ye okay e pe ba ko bi wo hasen na me de aba be so Kingsley you ready na eba Kingsley you ready and so ba ye na fa tusu sesi e amanfo you know Kojo Ben Osijibo thanks for the motivation this afternoon Akosu aba Kojo Osijibo 3 minutes in bed they too small the ladies won't agree you see ejina de ode be nti Okajo say 3 minutes no enye enough ka che say 3 minutes timi ye bibi okay for the next picture no to so Kingsley Dortmund coach in friend say
Edin Terzic
okay Kingsley fanto so we are say baby anyame do beduru no solo e bia wonim tina meka sa bamubuo e se wo yifri wasetenem
da bia enye kra
da bia ne de besi bia no nya gidie na nya rehyimu se nyoma betimi asesa na ne sesa yemu na nya de kye prempren ya wo gina ho ya no bibi betimi asesa
Okay.
Oh, picture me no.
Aye.
Wahu.
Yes.
Okay. The Oslo no Tazic. Twa picture who you.
Aye.
And maybe now or your supporter the Borussia Dortmund.
Yes. We cry ho kohwe mo match.
Yes. We signal do na no gina no the Dortmund ya tu nkom.
We so yellow ho na yellow baby a.
Enche bebre o.
Aye.
Also a man nsa so.
Yes.
We your game mo boy against PSG e France. On the Dortmund e Champions League final.
Yankopon elevating from the stands to the pitch.
Yes. From a supporter to a coach who lead Dortmund to Champions League final.
And obetim so aye history dia mom.
Yes.
Obetim
possible.
Oh yes.
Osuya de pa. Nti abrabo no emu nsem no eye bebre. Ti de me kan awie ni se o hwe ana wotie on Promise 102.7 and I will share on Promise TV a. Yedi kan ka kire o se Real Madrid ne Bayern Munich match ni tu hofo. Se 3 minutes ebetimi asesa wa brabo ebetimi asesa wo hyebre. Sa so na coach a sima be within be 10 years. Yeah. Now oye supporter dem a club.
Boss 10 cry no share pictures no pa critically I mean sure say bedru.
Any. Sa so na Joselu.
Yeah.
I will share 2 goals no.
So.
The last Champions League final Real Madrid boy no Oko Stadium no. No nya Real Madrid player but Oko as a fan even though no a footballer.
Yeah.
But Enra no Gina Santiago Bernabeu.
No so na a decided game ni mama.
O share 2 goals.
Say Nyankopon se Sanchez Brenna abreni na o de fa ni paso.
Yes.
And eba.
Nti
Madrid Shebre se Sanfo Enra no so ye Joselu. From the bench 2 goals.
Yeah.
Wabo.
Nti de kan nyina ne se emma wabamumu.
No correct.
Dabia no nya rehemu nya gidie. Se nya mebetimi asesa nyoma e de ama ho.
Yes.
Obetimi the second. Obetimi the sima ba akosima mienu. Ba na de agina so ye sima miensa. Yeah. Real Madrid enra omode sesa omo hyebre a omo kobo Champions League final. Tisolo
boss.
Eno ene ye di tu amanfofo.
Okay.
Na ye de ahye eye dwumadie no asiye. Enti sima du edi enimi. Solo de e kwa amanone ebetimi asesa solo hyebre. Solo ni same mo de mtia na mene munyina na tia na metumofo munya afom hosie no na da bia nwomemo ye de na munya afom hosie no emwa mo why
jibo
kata kata
jibo ye pon na come dey I was here didi ansale akọ because time e ko do fin there ya me anu mukre ka se sa time na e be didi a ye fube kese
tinu sa na ese de na moye
say enti na bobe 6 ani edidi no yeso ye anytime e de be ko gym on say na homachi to anwumre enti no one day pen dem no so ye de rest ti gym ne de e be ko bi na check
de se o kai ne se nya meti ase
e bibia be fine
ebre no ne control
yes
enti udie nya maya nya rehemu se yeti asi eni daso o homa obia
na amachi de so onwum bi sufre unyame osi ni pada sani emre nyina anse akoko nyini kra eni obreko de ense enti fire empire
ti eno ne kire se ohun se obi adi kan a
sanity
e ma renho
sa
ebia na wodie ne nso ye
sa pepe
se de nipa no bra na Nyankopon peso ohira no sa bra na nyame peso obi kira wo so
no kre
ba wodie betimi abadaache sa adaache no na se betimi esima baako
anase miensa
te se de Real Madrid
e de Real match na de yemfa to ho a na nhira ne nyina wo ban mu niko na Nyankopon ye so obi hira Madrid
so the 3 seconds pen be show for 87 minutes ye bo be do be 88 minutes na ye Bayern Munich for na sa be no mu lead you
qualify
manuanu a wo de hwe se de na experience o as a goalkeeper
se mistake crab be ba on fansu
enye shot na ye boy no man ha de normally say o ball against him say Real Madrid na wo take leader ni abo game no to 88 minutes o chi bo bi anka so onya abotre
yeah and otoma ni player on left side
of attack yes and the ba Vinicius so be ball shorter
yes
anu akwachi jema
do time be ana pressure so timi ba so pa
ti e abotre ni nyina ache se kama anu anya abotre ehun se bre na eduru no ese menya abotre no ankoto ball na nsima e bi anka sa bre na Real Madrid dem ni ba ni nyina ne se enyame nhyehyɛ
be si bia so enyame ase
anti nyagidie e wa brabom se enyoma betimi asesa
okay
ti solo
boss
3 minutes beti an so abrabo
pa
ya china
ya pon so
china bi ebe hu solo na ede lupin na mfom yi and the first person I was record no obaji si ebu amanfo dan gu
easy o na nampo do si china bi anana nyo no si china bi ubehu mi na me ni namu a na me
akosi
ampofoji o si na me Ghana president
Di no solo
yes
yankoi
okay
ebedu why
all right boss ntino ya de mu kwa ma no ne na ya de kakra enso aba de amamo ewo dwumadie ne so na we ni yesimadu adi animu yi na mede nsem no egu ho de amao Arsenal na me hyase wo na Jorginho Arsenal wo mo midfielder Jorge Luis Frilo fellow ni din eno no na Jorginho na wie Arsenal bobo ko ne confirm ese wa extending the contract for a period of 1 season ete ama Arsenal womo eboboko na eno reporter free ho bantino until June 2025 and a player no the contract ebe wie ya eno kakra free ho eba unim say £12 million and Arsenal they turn last year January free Chelsea womo eboboko nim to oba no sign 1.5 year edema Arsenal boboko na June we ya and a contract ne ba na we ya say there what they pen a secret so assign extended contract no by a season until 2025 season and year and a Jorginho the contract with Arsenal and no ebeba na wie ya eno de free boboko no asye bantu on your screens Edu and afa Mikel Arteta womo kam Jorginho wa sign the contract kama de ama Arsenal womo eboboko na no enso kakra eba ene anwumre ewo dwumadie ne so na mekwa akoye boxing story we miwia na football stories aka me diamamo ewo show ne so mameko Tyson Fury na hye unim se enche woni Alexander Usyk womo about no todwa ewo Riyadh Saudi Arabia na we no unim se WBC bauta eno etimi todwa na we no Tyson Fury and I send the pictures ewo social media Tyson ni chemu a we losing weight ahead of such showdown eba no enti first image we Tyson Fury in the previous picture na ewo social media ne so ye de the current picture no ebe to suntu ya Tyson afu ewo current picture mu a difference abemu a olusi calories and so ewo ni body mu a Tyson Fury chemu a training a wodi no afa about in very serious and so ontino sana images no hono unim sana about ne ba so February bosumi nim na mpanyimfo etimi postpone ye enso wa ba so Riyadh 18th May and asa WBC about no etodwa between Tyson Fury and afei abrante and Eugene Adu Alexander Usyk wo free Ukraine team Tyson Fury na wa transform ya wono so ehwa ni musa about ni bibia ebekoye ede ama ono Tyson Fury ewo ho meba England na mabeye we free send area ya and a Premier League impanyimfo no wo de nominees for Premier League awards Ediba Bonten yenya coach of the season ya bubo so yenya player of the season yenya young player of the season any adadina the sparky controversy ewo social media so a young player of the season awards nomination no eba bonte no ye be young player of the season nomination no na ya defense ni samoa wo mo de ba no atudwa di odi kan kra no Phil Foden no bo Man City Erling Haaland ebo Man City Alexander Isak ebo the Man Newcastle afa Kobe Manu bo Manchester United Destiny Udogie ebo the Tottenham Hotspur afa William Saliba ebo the Arsenal Bukayo Saka Arsenal player na afa Cole Palmer and so Chelsea one player na some nomination we ba bonte na England ukwa mo di Premier League na chipalo wo mako social media X ne so na omo tubi edibo Premier League impany for mo say some runner a guide this young player of the season no e wo so mo se sano e bi se eja wo mo set ato onemwa Emma sa award no enhye den dimo enti ebe fan reactions eno so etimi ba na dodo na ha complaini esa Alexander Isak any Kopama any Phil Foden mono bebre na nyi na titu pa no we no Alexander Isak any Phil Foden enti first comment on your screens and a brand friend Doji Critchley or see Isak is 24 Haaland Foden Saliba at 23 there's no way they should be nominated for Young Player of the Year. Until Obuchemo, there was a age cap. Yedia to Young Player of the Year. No, so no. Yeyi, Emani Baba said 2021. Antino, way and also so 21 or under as at 1st July. The previous season into Ochemo Amasa Crofona Wamushishem Nebia Bonkokra any other na o second comment na and on ya music kakra J plus what's it Phil Foden or your papa wa unkoda mienu onya 25 next year na obi a unkoda mienu de what the neighbor there young player of the season onya young player biemo and this 24 years ne de e was womo Eddie free on a third comment you know every 4 the abas or see who outrage the actual young star and they was paying for at the Emanona or see where the Obiahu as a professional sir 1 more 24 years and the awardee at the Ekomoma and no emboa emani monyam and so emba award dinimo and no semwa ebana fei the otrato cry James Bino what did you just say a choir award no efa so ye adwuma no empayimfo nsesa no evi se age no e was rododo na ono de on suggest ese e was say a demo players womum edi 20 years and below and so honoma eno be pacho comment free social media fans no aso eba wa bra Premier League awards nominations eba bonta title na Efa Young Player of the Season abebre na bo enyo so say players na wom no bebre anynyini edodo ntimpanyimfo enti age ne so no eso kakra efri ho eba ye dema mo ewo dwumadie ne so Paddy Power wo ye Bayern Munich chitani na se se di okọ na omu troli team no every Hurricane every tournament spare eba isenka bi nema be koye Tottenham you are bought to 20 now when your trophy nye na Bayern Munich ye afi bia omoje trophy hey Hurricane but Bayern Munich trophy abo mu season way wo mu ko trophyless na uko social media fans no trolly Hurricane any Bayern Munich na omu chemu as I say there oba Monica wo mu ni tournament spare wo mu ayenta for if say trophy je ayetin ediamomo enti o hwe artwork fans na design e to alliance arena nchen eno na down screen so no welcome to Munich now twinned with Tottenham yes is there oba Germany Munich wo mu ni Tottenham ntafo trophy wo mu entumi anyi bia no chitafo ni bi ehura omuhuru Hurricane ene Bayern Munich eboboko no na ye de ho nsem no edemamo ewo dwumadie ne so Manchester United and a piece of good news ahead of last 2 games omobo ewo when the last 3 games aka ediamo Premier League in their 2 games nemo omo standing 3 na unim say Man United oko womo backline na injuries nko ama best last 3 games Casemiro and bring na obo as center back reporter Eba and say Lisandro Martinez were returning to training full training edama Manchester United womo ehwe ni mu say weekend womo ne Arsenal game etoja and afa Newcastle game ebeba so ewo midweek no Lisandro Martinez betimi aba na wabesi akan ama Manchester United bobo kono no a piece of good news aba ewo Man United womu bobo kono aseye mamenko Barcelona na ukai akwadawe so na wegina boss ekire na obobo ni ye pa ye fa ne Paul Kubasi na Paul Kubasi na awie aba ese wa extending the contract at the ama FC Barcelona till the year 2027 and akwadano etwaso asiakan ejama Barcelona womu boboko na uko Spain na oteba clauses bia oyembehwo ebise Paul Kubasi wo yakwadawe so afen wo fefe na emom ne contract extension no Barcelona at the buyout clause of 500 million euro ɛna de ahyem enti the period of the contract no we a club now call ɛsɛ wokoto player na wokɔ ɛyɛ Spanish tax authorities na ode 500 million euro ɛde akosi wɔ ansana wɔn agya Paul Kubasi ɛde no amount na wafiri Barca until 2027 ɛna ne new contract no ɛno so ɛnde wɔ hɔ a yɛde nsɛm no ɛma mo ɛwɔ dwumadie ne so mame nkɔ Italy na okay Eugene Dennis wɔyɛ former player ɛdema Napoli Bobo Kono na ɔde ato dwa wɔ making revelation bi ɛsɛ last season ɛka ato na bro na Roberto Di Zerbi ɛnkɔba na wabɛyɛ coach ɛde ama Inter Milan wɔbo Bobo Kono na yɛsi Inter Milan no mpɛ so mo yi Simeone Inzaghi every hɔ as head coach ɛma wɔn ne Roberto Di Zerbi ɛmɛki contact na yɛsi wɔn friend sɛ owura brane twetwe nkɔmɔ fa possible move ho yɛsi Di Zerbi ka kyerɛ Inter ɛsɛ ɔno ɔyɛ AC Milan supporter kɛseɛ nti ɔbɛgye Inter Milan adwuma no yɛ a ɛnyɛ yie wei ɛyɛ revelation am German Dennis a ɔno ɛyɛ former teammate ɛdema Roberto Di Zerbi a ɔkochi ɛdema Brighton and Hove Albion wɔde to dwa ɛsɛ nka coach no ɛba Inter Milan nanso ɛnam ɔdɔ a wɔwɔ ɛde ɛma AC Milan Bobo Kono nti ɛna wama ameye coach amfama Inter Milan wɔn mo Bobo Kono ɛwiɛ ya ɛwɔ Instagram ɛna Alfonso Davies wako twrenwa wona nya first goal ɛma Bayern Munich wabra Madrid yusu 3 minutes ɛka wasemi ateka no enya winner na Alfonso Davies ɛse ɛnwa ɔmo yɛ dombe yɛ bia ɛwɔ agopama ne so nemom nenya enough ɛsɛ ɔmo be qualify akɔ final ɔse wɔn dwene wɔ nyɛ yɛ ɛdene ɛdema players no mo areho mu nemom wɔn ɛpɛsɛ ɔmo da supporters ni nyina ase every say no ada oba Madrid titu Santiago Bernabeu na Bayern Munich chitafo no ebo de jom so ye pa Alfonso Davies ne nsɛm a wɔde akɔto Instagram ɛna awie a yɛde bi ɛma mo ɛwɔ dwumadie ne so a ɛno ɛso ɛho nsɛm no yɛsɛsi so na yɛkae wo sɛ ɛna nwumrɛ ɛwɔ Europa League semi-final second leg matches no etodwa na unim sɛ unramu ɛwɔ ɛyɛ Italy Bergamo Atalanta and Olympic Marseille and a debo any first leg you know 1-1 and afe Bay Arena Bayer Leverkusen any AS Roma game no and also ebeba so 2-0 on aggregate eko ede ama Bayern 04 Leverkusen UEFA Conference League game back etodwa ewo Greece Olympiacos womo ene Aston Villa ede bo ani enwumre no so na sa game no eba so ewo Karakakis stadium a onim se Olympiacos first leg eba so no womo etimi kwache Aston Villa ewo England ehye womo eka enan a womo etimu mienu enso ewo hwa no game a etodwa ewo Conference League ni ma ye gina so na ye de amano ne nsem no esi edi amamo na enwumre ewo show ni so show no eto aso abadwafo nyina aye krado.
Okay. Solo yebeda say ade no e boy ma. Nko ba ko hey. Ya na aye no. Ya na aye no. Ya bansi ai.
All right boss.
Okay. Ti say wa fa futu no.
I'm a fa.
Wo de be ya adwuma.
Ya ponso amba be hu ase o.
Ade di ntina be hu me.
O say ni nyina ka futu no ho. Ana za ka bo.
Eno nye part of the futu.
Eno so bo am futu ni ewie peye na adimu.
Enye part. Ya tufu afo futu ko. Memfa nkɔhye bibi fufu bia.
Jibo.
Solomon Kata. Solo.
Boss.
Solo ko. Okay. Alasan Said Kofi Zakito.
Jibo.
It say
na me adom.
Bibi aboko de.
Oh, na me adom yekoso. Yekoso a yekokura mu sa.
Anopo ko kan asem bia na.
Efa de.
Obi send me message bi. Ma show no so say asa wo kan asem bi na oni akokodo.
Oh, okay, efa has match no ana. Me knew how obasa me kano. Because me dem say ma enjoy game na me hwe wo Golden City Park no. Ntem am sorry every ball no hontem. Because Chelsea amma game no like they didn't come to the party. Nti ma me de no kra me sorry free TV no one time because na game no nya me fe. Nti say Adam kan me nim how na papa person me kan ma
so why enjoy game no.
Ma enjoy game no. And Chelsea na ma enjoy cause as o man ba party no mu. Game no na on their part
the me too expectation.
Yes expectation.
Then now we expect say has na Chelsea be bono.
Yeah. We say has Chelsea game Golden City Park. No obi anim how intense na game near. Because any bread Chelsea gidi has gidi. But no we has our own kan na osoro. But now as a Chelsea I didn't like their demeanor on the field of play. And I said they were too down for me on that day yesterday. Nti na ma game no mu nyame de. Kwana me person ka me hu Chelsea Arsenal has game e wo brekum. Nti ma me sorry ntem. And again na for example, we share first goal mu share ya. The mistakes leading to that goal no. Unse take anything away from boy no Hamza Isa because the technique or the share goal na efe pa. But if you look at the errors leading to goal no about two players no commit that errors now committing these are errors that at this stage you know Premier League stage you know you don't make such errors in a space of in one sequence of event no doing this such kind of errors leading to a goal. And it was just a game I made there honestly my enjoy game because I feel say Chelsea amba party anymore. It may be say be asked na a Honda na bro mo so. Etre me hu Chelsea modern say also. E be asked modern na was too much into no. Me hu Chelsea for ni ye. But honestly Chelsea born and there. Jibo obi a you know we fan of football and person ko hwe game no. We enjoy because Chelsea modern born wasn't that kind of performance I show more this season. Playing at home. And I was say nanka the normal Chelsea team no. Okay na anya we kwasho we you find say Beche United no ko do Kromo.
Obrekum, yeah.
So how stadium on air charge. Because they are not used to also Kromo they don't lose and I said drop points at home like that.
Obusu beka say na nyina nse.
So make say e bia na
and no wasn't a good day for them. And yet they are ebi omo some be bibi but no mo ya na nye because of opponent.
Tell me ebi ana has modern born na osoro. But I will say nka team yes sure mo how the supporters would have any brown mo dey because some make okay how when Bechem were leading them Obrekum. Uhwe coach bench war coach Boldu hwe obed na kwa menketia uhwe supporters ni bra omo de course ni mu pa omo teka my match ended the draw now. But now because I'm ready, you see, I said that the atmosphere was very friendly to me. And our atmosphere was very, very quiet. I say, that as Chelsea game, Brekuma bones and you break it nice win a man, win a man. It was very dark, and as much as I make a never bought house abaso, especially with the first goal, Hamza goal no share, the technique was super. Plays the brain no baby and Hamza no babo wona say no born enche born be nam baby but Hamza kwa na fa so ne nan no kwa fa so kwa na nan no board the accuracy in that kick no na the FAE pa but yeah bo Hamza baso no for scoring that goal no atiza jibo na nka Chelsea bet me amount a better challenge than what Enra omodema was a game no na I want to see them. Say next week Sunday they are play. Is it Saturday or Sunday they are playing Kotoko at home?
Saturday.
Omo Kotoko at home. And na bema I want to see how they will play that game. The anke kana na ball no any brand no because na make no. Enye park no so ngwa. But wa woni Brekum bia na Chelsea ball na omo elusu a. Supporters na nyama omo yanko ampo no. Emma the venue become charged. But what I said the venue was very very friendly. I said there was nothing going on. Tima Chelsea go home. They are 1, 2, 3. Now stadium one no. Obi anka she the there is nothing. I said no yeah. This is unusual of Golden City Park, especially when Chelsea are playing at home.
Okay.
And then me feel say me share how the supporters would act against Kotoko. Then you see how they what the mechanism many anti game no, but me show money here. No suicide against Kotoko. Then na eyama almost nearly change here. Then to confirm those things that people are saying. So
okay. My message accountant.
Yeah.
This is what you
Border
swatch.
Oh, major so.
Say or hey life. What does he say? You know, or saying a bibli so. The account hold the personal message. The Pacona Banama Diamano. My boy that's or Timo as a shomo. Okay, accountant they say UK. The international accountant. On the modernization about accountant human. Tibuada live from the UK. Boada, good afternoon. Okay, France appears is true. The Brokum Chelsea team didn't play well at all. Let us wait and see how they will play with Kotoko. Okay. France appear there no. Sometimes I may ignore messages we say. Peter Kwame Ampofo. Sorry. It'll be a can sem na nya adwena. I keep on saying say nya tem didie. Also for adwene bra. I don't want to continue. Yento aso.
No, just ignore him.
Just ignore him. Go first up also the offside. Alasan Bosin was exactly to say whatever you want to say. Okay. No, Alasan Bosin was there out there abba and no. Me who kojo ben so kojo ben the message aba. Mama kojo ben there no. Or see, looking at the goals scored yesterday, party, our league has a long way to go. Okay. Isaac Afrane, o message in the offside. Meaning only different one, baba. Why is so near? And the squad thing, or see, when are you coming to USA? And Chebia, Nyamea Duma, Ernest. 3 minutes bet me as a Sabra Bono. I'm Mama Pimo USA. Okay. Kojo ben okay. Another message there but no say offside. Nti ye be hwe. Say Obed. Akwaba. Bibia boko there. Enyo me koso kama.
It can be better but
okay. Yeah. Bu ho ana oja na busuafo wo fie. Bo hwe program kama. Obi a che na adwon nya adwon na wadi na tem so na bia nipa na odi na tem no kora no bia nko obusuam anko ni beje ho sometimes words no we use ni bi no you don't ana buza say adwene na yede dwene ne sebi say omo wo bia obi ka asem na na nya adwene na so a kire wa adwene no ano na ne yakoye nim Obed yanko ene ya tutufu akama tutufu say eno a game na ye boy na ya fa lessons bebre wo mu na ede na wo fa wo mu
game
Champions League
basically they never give up because the permutations at the time you ran 90th minute in adding for Madrid somebody come back but in football there's a comeback you don't give up and again you learn from your mistakes you learn from your mistakes on Ancelotti has suffered now Panama can warrior passer AC Milan for the winning say come back ni be afan any so pain but as today so no na dey yanko fo or the be Manchester City then and or the be so aye Bayern Munich. So in life you also have to learn from your mistakes. Now it looks like he's the one getting the comeback in the Champions League. There have been matches that were considered first go on 5 different occasions but with me coming back aba a win on those 5 occasions, coming back to prevent a defeat and eventually get a win. Enti Yamba Ancelotti abaso no so asua bibia free. Okay. The mistakes are do our in the past and interesting times ahead. Against
me wana madam for be Sunday a year the screen so bre me say. Yeah. Real Madrid the 3 minutes as some mo shebre ko Champions League final. Na ono de ana ha na say oba ne be ma hia mu a go e di 3 minutes per bounce 3 minutes per You heard the 3 minutes we mad for the Nina Edna the other way so.
Boy, as I want you know.
I was Nina Edna the other way so.
How effective
The other way in here.
but not.
If you go.
I 3 minutes to find effective.
Oh, how effective it is.
Okay.
It's okay. It's like how effective 3 minutes are. Guess go full power. Try to extend that 3 minutes.
And 3 minutes. I'm not saying 30 minutes.
At least
But we are saying it's because sex is meant for reproduction. That's the design.
no, America for it's just a game.
Sex is meant for reproduction and not for pleasure. You ain't depend by force. You
What can I say
pleasure
much
about
more?
the show. You take you 30 minutes now.
And
45.
about can say now say it's like having I said they all have
Orgasm.
orgasm. What you say? Where do you get orgasm from? And you are talking about what the kind of weekend. I don't know say time on ya you is it a point you now you know go
Okay, yan to so Obed.
Yeah.
Ya jeje kakra from Menra.
I can't as watch your own.
Accountant.
Border.
I can't answer chairman. What day he show?
What that's what over 1 year or 2 years more.
2 years.
Aye.
Hey, CCA.
Hey, oh concern wife ko kan wi such o.
Okrao.
Mate. Me ko me on me nkasada. Border ko me million no. So wa no ye capito ko du ye no. Okono mu so ni bi.
I refuse you.
I refuse to na okono mi temi so fa me nya hwe. Na o ya mi tie no. Me to nkra. So that's what. That's what. Ya wonye dia na.
So onzo da so ha.
Ono ha.
Ai.
Hey, from Papa Bon was wa. Ko bi na sanya da within 1 year o yire be kan. Kofi. Ko honye de.
Maybe I see the one cast out 3 way you were born.
And you know who say.
Na adwuma nyina o ye ne kama.
Oh, nya na adwuma no dia o ye adwuma. How so adwuma no so e. Ye na to den kra say, "Yo ha, dia wo hu de so e."
Onye dey.
You should know you supposed to know that.
Onye dey nyakuko do.
That's what card of for man and say.
So ye.
Oye dey.
So train sama na ba.
O tene nsa wo.
Say matter you living good.
As an say
You living good.
That's him the can.
On va can't 70 mum. We dey no. You do no.
Nyancha nko asem.
Nyancha no cha na utie no utie.
Nyancha
I think as abre.
So adwuma no e ma papa.
I send bufu.
So adwuma no e ma bo sheba.
And no my was me bufu no was sacre wi.
Sir.
Ntinke kese ya.
Kese ya take.
To be in UK for all these years.
Ah, ho na mo ke kan ko.
Na go say
E bo da oko school.
oh jaja no go school do mo ko from here.
Oko school anya adwuma.
Jai de okan.
Oko school. Enti mo wa mo abi kwa mo na eza mo discuss and no.
Say omo ya.
Odu force na mo no.
Abrochire no.
O say
And then Kapi Kase be inside the house. Now we had much na branch bi so the yin heavy pie. Come say the happy.
Oba to nkra.
I say du pa ko kakra.
Oh yeah, kwame.
Oba to nkra.
I say tipa ko dan na kakra ba. Yeah.
No,
O stadium.
no okoyo adamu masi. No obri ase odafom. Ne ba ma ne ba nana. Ana every for the first born no so am boy no. Akran nana adafom adamu masi ntinde kwame kojano.
okay.
Anti actually no ato omo corrans kakra. Amam na tinere no kama oba you jana so you be kama.
Obed mamentie we yankɔ ne kakaka baabi a pɛsɛ wo fa no obetumi afa hɔ mame fa message wem so de ba ya Emmanuel Ade or say good evening, I'm watching the show live from Anua Kwanta. Congrats to us the folk for their victory yesterday by Kotoko. Would definitely beat Kotoko will definitely beat them next 2 weeks
In Kumasi.
okay. I know a day Emmanuel so the abandon. Obed,
Well,
I mean,
Tibo,
maybe I
I
best
think,
offer.
Enra, we need to give credit to the Heart of Folk setup for the kind of results of Mukonya or Brekum. It was a difficult game, and every bit of it,
we the old becheme I did with the refi and Casampa na to yina. Sende Capi asem Cassia to yina. Sunny dendem, bra. Nyamia Tunisa, Eddie Afre bra. ɛna kakra ni na bra ɛwɔ ayɛ sabia sɛ ɔko a sɛ nyankopɔn de bɛtena asafo asase so but ɔko nyame na no nim ɔno ana de ma ɔno ana agye ɛbrɛ no ɔne nim sɛ brɛ na so nti ɛne yɛ kasa yi Sani Dendem yɛ bra Anoche Stars ɔno ɛna tie footballers bebree
of course
ɛna bebree no atete ɔmo ɛna me ho picture bi me ho am sɛ ei ɛyɛ asɛm o menim sɛ kapi me de ɔmo to so na abɛkae ɔmo a ekura dem sɛ di ni tare ho tu an ha kapi be ho o kai samiti
yes samiti me kai no pa close room
o kai controller
me kai controller yes
o kai ima
yeah
ɔmo nyina Sani Dendem
yeah
Tony Eboa
yes
Sani Dendem
yeah
Sani de kase ye kan
ebra o yebi
yenwie ne
na se de ɔmo kan se okuafo adwuma opon no
yeah
Sani tie the last time me ba for call no ho
mokufa ho
ai na me ne no ye player transfer bi ntimi ba for call no no fi ho if na ba for ka se eh nti bra pa ne boys ye boy man come see ayi bi na mo de amano na nkabra etima we feel se juma bra ye no enya agro so yeah you ask them some na ne je juma no keke ye koy no bogu young boys a omo eda so ne bra na tifie ne dem wo kokko no on training a young boys on the bra na ti eda so ko school e ko training e pon e be da bra ho these are nkora bi many e wo mo sisi and why sad no for many years come for many years and then them that year that was when I catch them me say that time no call hono and I catch them that I know around 70 plus years and I was shocked so bra what 70 plus years and what Juma those footballers young boys and they will have to find their homes so we come back to mama anymore ebi no more clearly now to the football to mama say enkwara woni bi
yeah
na wa fa wom no mote na jese omodi di ombi bia ye ono na ye kakra obenya from football no no de ono ano house omo ono do mu ko school no wasa e do mo football no e de adwuma ye wa yes for so many years na nyame afa na e ro sem na so say dem penifo kan so okuafo ye adwuma okoda ho megie mu no fairly well sabe o ma sie no
I think so.
Unse bra ofri Antwa.
Yeah. Se Polos.
Polo, yes. Na me catch Zekito mo. Ne ba be se bra ya Santini.
Yeah.
And be se bra ya Santini. Na me catch Zekito so ya Santini kremuna. Onuane Polos. Omu fri Antwa.
Nipa your football. You come on contribute to your football. Fa ho ne ba bia na omu gina.
Yeah.
Untimi nyi Sani Dendem.
Hey, brother.
Massive.
Untimi enyina emfrim.
Massive say those days no when so unyini a na
o ha otimi frɛ wo. Straka.
Ai.
Menya akora bi bɛhwɛ no.
Ai on there.
Wa nko so asɛm aba. Tine sɛ utuka. Na ukɔ ɛyɛ school park or state school park or na ukɔ tena na akɔ hwɛ akora no hwɛ ni wi a. Bra we do ni boss. Ha, madwuma no. Yes.
No, those days when we are crying we boku sa teams na o pesa o bobi no. Yeah, not sure because those clubs na agidin pa because of the pool of talent and Omodama Ghana national teams and all those you know. And we had to contribute and I scouting again. Some of the boys know our club no they don't even know like their appearance anymore.
Yeah.
Omono their life is about Sani because onona from omon club we say be under 10.
Yeah.
And one form on omotin in chain or titi omwa but you see so why now football have a owners need be investors no attitude have changed now omo pro business because you ask yourself say na work say mo call no am no business na mo hwe maybe an owo be an otene now share the players that he has
and what around for many years.
Yes, I pass it through him. We were music no omo fanya hwe o. Omo ma hwe omo. Yeah. E do anyi ma say eh say oton we. Oton no scan he brings it back. No, that was back on Papa Kuska, no, but be 30 ma. Indiana, why you careful?
So they have all these videos there.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it was our video, the videos.
Yeah.
No, there are videos be original on Uncle 2 or 4 or cabra bonus match room. You know, when you look at it, you enjoy. Sometimes, but
I was saying what because that's why. But for striker, that's why. Now they playing from the back. And they as I heard the order of the day. No,
I'm not just as one.
I'm not a boy, you know.
On one team, on one coach team no.
So then, so I just born working against team, and just any team. But what Frau, Obed, Saddam Chow, Obed Medase. What Obed born to me, Mount, from just my knock of a coffee. Obed Casacho on the field of play. And the place is discipline. Then them team are not very disciplined.
Yeah.
That means you
Then I
can't.
wonder, eh?
You can't.
Oma my coach football. I will crum her. A do point me as a bomb abaso. Sunny Dendem.
Yeah.
And Chebia sooner CS.
CS is a call.
Aban, Yameton Safreno. Malam. Malaji Yakubu.
Yakubu.
Giok.
okay.
And they know ya hasi, Alaji has.
Alajidi.
Yes. And you for your man no more envoice.
Voice. Alaji Kamemo.
Kamemo. Man no more envoice no.
Now, Copa, I dig marry.
Yes.
On your family. Oh, I dig marry. Oh, no, so me. The referee, one of the brass and if and the power.
The number of players on my produce.
Over Mutiara Kennedy.
No, it's serious.
The great Tony Abua. Bra, Sandy then are not Chesters. Stanley Abura. They are not Chesters. Michael Osei. They are not Chesters. At first, I'm not cheap about match. No more show more top green pants. Redder.
No, massive.
But we are sanity. Said the captain car, you know. I say, Dready.
Yes.
The rest of the Pani Didra. Be doing you, Breno. Maybe the phone in the hole. They change by the change in my.
Yes, Brown.
No, but now
they say they mean to mean.
No, but based on the Islamic any day time now.
On the stone Islamic.
No time now. A news in the band. There's no way you know be
latest by
wow. For us, so the mice say Malamidi of Connors. On Nyamia to Nesafre.
Wow. Yeah, some
Malamidi no play. We never terrible. Monday to Friday on Kutin or Edmond magazine. We defender.
Malamidi of Haas, no.
Malamidi of Haas.
Yeah.
It drew Saturday on a pa. One afraid terrible babu so she defeat Ataria. Drew us Waba. Who the one you training grab.
What you did? What you do?
You're not terrible man of the match. Ultimate terrible. Ultimate.
No, I
said the end of the Elvis. Eugene Adu Poku. Those days.
I tell you, and
Travis. I hey, now one time the master.
Elvis boy abono. Ya boy ketwa.
Travis.
Nyame na dema on one edge. Ti nyame emfa Sunny Dendem bra. Omfa no nsi baby pa emaye. Fawa say nyame ya aduma ochina na edini be kono krumantoa.
Okay.
Se fawa Jones on cruise no dey chirachi.
Yeah, Sunday we cruise. Hey.
Sunny Dendem.
I say so man sian na.
O say
so man sian.
I was nyame aduma channel de be kono.
Sana basa ene bi abusuani bi o ye.
Nyame emfa ne sie emfa emaye.
Yen
to aso se obed yen to aso. Ante de yakanya na obed e na ne so ayi.
Oh, Simon, na interview now.
Sir,
Intina me, interview was over.
Oh, record time.
Yeah,
bra.
Obi afen bra.
Oh, record time. Yanko, so obed.
What not they can't have to folk issue no, and I see a main knife for yeah.
You know, they said yeah, yeah. Then there's no.
So my design.
Then refugee said you must say a boy no one almost say no.
So got him so say no more.
Supporters is to one or tunsu and a boy refugee the determined score line. I want to check baby a boy beko. So you intimi can hear near to her. Say Ghana football. And there will be a condemned, there be a koyachi. Obed,
I want to see Sunyani no. bɔfo supporters te sɛ afei deɛ supporters no mabobɔ nkurɔfoɔ a ɔmo asi wo na ɔmo kɔkɔbɔ no bɔfo ama si wo no sɛ afei ɔnkɔbɔ fo match biom ɔmo ne dreams match no
si wo deɛ Gilbert
arabi Alex de ɛkɔ MP no
abebio
wapuru team no
ɔso nyɛ team no ɔso nkɔmɔ ɔmo match biom
ɔmo bo abebio
ɔmo tutu nsuo de aborɔ bɔ bio coordination
match bɛyi
ɔmo ne dreams match no
ayi 1-1 yɛ
1-1 no bɔfo supporters
adam so ayɛ dɛ
sɛ metie ne interview wɔ sɛ ɔmo se ɔmo de players ne ka
ɛna ɔmo ntuaeɛ
ɛna ɔmo ntuaeɛ ɔsɛ ɔmo ka sɛ 3 months for my one so according to him no they are just owing them 1 month there be on a team the players ka yabusi
o supporter o
wo supporter no meanwhile you supporters no one on mama team ni bre o o ka ban bi na ɔmo nya ne yi no mo na mo kontoko no bo masokora du ɛna ban ni team ni fine ɔmo akotua the FA team no ho kyerɛ na
saa we mat home away from no man say na nya good result
double for sacking from Pomanso and I'm catching with the ball relegation
after we ya si wo na ɔmo de ɔmo sky bobo team ni kanka mu you are not paying anything for support them if you know them very well be there ɔmo tua pa baba fu de kasa
ɔbɛna akɔyɛ adwuma no womusunya deɛ mba wo ato so
bisa me sɛ meka no korɛ ɛnta na wo mpɛ
no
but bie deɛ ɔmo supporters no they will pay nti bie sɛ woyɛ no yie paa
sɛ yɛde adeɛ soma sɛ fa kɔsunyan na afei nipa nso nhyɛ wa bɛsim ɔde ma na no ɔdane ne
bie supporters
yɛ careful
bie supporters will pay money
so
we are team ni yie paa I say big
na bi ɔmo nya kɔ division 2 no
ɔmo bi kɔ na bɔfo akwa bɔfo gawe no we no ɔmo no musika bo team na mo a mo kɔ sɛ ɔmo ntwe sika mo kɔ rom free mo se makakɔ mo CEO just imagine if you are able to beat your own CEO what will you do to other team CEO where just a case study sɛ mo amu team boom mo amu CEO mo buru no nsuo sɛ den ya what would they do to the other team CEO enti men of here be nieti so be team so o mo ati o no mo buru no we dey no mo so efrim nti just man say on so won krofo no mo so yes ntiase amu de see mo coordination pa ya dey na enye mo je no be hwegu enti our attitude do there jibo
former Godoko communication director to as well
jibo nsamla na egusu kan so not the best of days, but we move at least. Let's hope that moving forward we see kakra from some of these instances because the game is not growing the way we want it to grow. I mean, there's how to focus on Santo Koroko in the next 2 weeks and in same P. Let's. But I'm not talking about the Brekum game. You have to give credit to how to focus. The Omoye Biano they appeared more determined than Team Efeno. Brekum Chelsea played like they are not really and yet the best of games I witnessed from Brekum Chelsea. They did not come to the party. Factors are leading to that we cannot say, but we can only talk about the visible on the field. Ouattara had his system right, he had his approach right. Samuel Boadu failed massively on the day. If there was a day and I heard Samuel Boadu tactically, what BB went to me and train and ra. Jiba man for refi say Samuel Boadu ko house no. Now man for the comment that he has not won any Premier League title, he's not a big manager, he's not up there no. Then now go for the defending Samuel Boadu the performance against the bigger clubs. Because not check out question no check house no, I think the match because my house a 3-0 was a 3-1 as a coach. So that particular resource I know as head coach of Midiama, man for you soon be ready defending. Fast forward, you go to us, you perform, you leave. Yesterday was an opportunity for him to tell every House of Folk fan say Omu Jawatara Kwanya Onoye is the right man as some fan. Again in Seman Penifobika fan who say he was just there and the results no yentimi attribute too much to him no. He had the chance to rewrite those statements no. Tebi ankene ebe wie no nanka Boadu ahye has be 2-0 bia. Di woni mi say nka story me say has mpanimfoɔ yɛ mistakes ɔmpamo gye ɔmpamo ɛyɛ samobodo but ɛno a deɛ si yɛ yi obiara rezi saa nkɔmmɔ no a amanfoɔ bɛbɔ agu because ofeli massively nothing from Boadu na akyerɛ. I saw his post-match interview. I say the players never say chances. No, your players did not miss any chance. House of Folk were better every department. They kept a clean sheet and they deserve to keep a clean sheet. And upon make a question, Ketia once and say, me boneti, but now what bibi kakra. Oh, I tells the game. No, you have to give credit to Hamza. You give credit to Salim for how they paused the medal. And now has 2 and training in an year. A chiroso na ye pa. In the absence of Otanga, you any forms of cracks in the House of Folk setup. Yeah, man Kwabefi is doing his best. Lenda Yenity, Rafael and Ponsan. And now Rafael and Ponsan performance no what justify the entire house squad second for players nearby. Because Rafael and Ponsan deliver. And then you monitor the game. I like to look at social media comments also. To see what other people are thinking. I read social media comments. Baby say pub near sha. You get a feel of what fans are saying. Who stadiums are stadium Kofoka. And my boy here, that is the audience around baby Awoshe. And people were praising him a lot. And I myself watching the game, I was impressed with. And more than 1 hour fall and Ponsa. But Edema team friend had to folk. Don't forget Martin Kakari is also not doing badly. They say the aqua car on sedency from the Evans Adumakono. Some for Evans Adumako so can from a second on incidency from so the coach now put an opportunity in the team you need to deliver and yesterday how to folk place in deliver. Isako Kana. I don't really know. Say Jibo or back no. Now has to folk striking department and no crown a man or being junior has a castle on corner. Nipa be Branca so cause has general second round no. Omujo being junior kwine. And Omuja Albert on the Soquine. These were 2 forwards. But I'm for be complaining because na Kasim no, the hype around Kasim no so he'll be better than Albert on the so for 2 goals. Albert crying said then who go Papa be ready. Washema has. Then you talk about Isakoka. And Isakoka argument in a fight because of the Okoyo R2 last season with Manaf. Was it R2 last season Yusuf Nuruddin, the Okotokoye, the captain. Now when you're a Fuseni Sahaku, the also Okotokoye, but he's not getting much playing time. When you're Manaf, when you're Isaku Kamo, so more yeah, Juman Ediama has. Internet okay, say Isa Baba Beka, Hamza Hua, near your being junior and qua. Let's see what happened. But clearly, as a Isaku Kabayano, on team see forms are the way we expected him. From I think the House of Folk team there. Midmakaso no nana performance no more of average. But even with that no the goal scoring side in terms of pressure, pressing, running, now Isakoka was doing it. So how to folk yesterday, you have to give them credit. Kasim Sisse so free bench by Etimi Benya go Ewa Honti. They've been able to organize their home war and they've gotten a resource. Tension be an around the team no tension never form. But the next thing is consistency. That is what you demand from the How to Folk team. I said it in the morning, I'll repeat it. It's quite pathetic. Say Ghana Premier League with 5 matches to go. Discussions around Ghana Premier League. The Obejeno, How to Folk Nima Sante Korkunim. And we are talking about these 2 clubs, say, almost battle relegation. And I said their best will be middle placed. And you want to say a C back to back. Last season. Na Kotkonin League GN discussion. After say Midiama Besho 2-0 Kroma. And that was it. Now how to folk Nimukura. Because how to folk no more attention, no? A relegation battle. And we have to say something to these 2 clubs. That was last season. And the hope was that listen, I feel message show me. But I feel as I take Kobium. Until last season. Oman shisheni ye. Oman take advantage of the break and san shisheni ye. Afi into 2 seasons running. Ye nya has ne kotokomu bon league gym. if you want to talk about Hearts and Kotoko born league, Jim, and look, we need to look at 4 seasons and 3 seasons ago. Because 3 seasons ago na Ogumji League no ma Kotoko no. So this season can 3 seasons ago. And no say na Hearts ni league Jim discussion no. Because that season no the 5th. And as I'm about to do FA Cup. Did not have to folk any league discussion mumpo. Team and Ben Kotoko was probably Bechem United. But mumpo na be anywhere chance on bet me apre because Ogumchi muntem do. The 3 seasons running had to folk emba Ghana Premier League contenders. Oh, more fight till the last 5 games, you know. Have to folk in bad discussion. Last 4 seasons na Samobodu. A page more or the has bad discussion. And Jibo, sa league ni ye dead because there was Mariano Barreto and on the Kotoko. Any has a pre. And the has no Kotoko match or mobile on crying. I has say Kotoko no anyway. League discussion, no. But before that game, it was between House of Folk and Asante Kotoko. And Obiabeche to said that league, no, name more there, didn't ya? We had 2 teams akesi me no no more born league genum. So every fan piano was interested in what is happening every match day because the 2 giants are up there and they are battling themselves. If you want an article, into your feed the home, but it's still sad because league title and you are talking about summer test. A club last season, no house in at the same zone or more pre-relegation. I feel where Timmy Ashishan in your year, they had a new coach, they signed the best players they needed in their team, and they are now on top. They then has Nikotoko on when Timmy Anyes in Shishani. We have Nations FC. I don't know any Accra Lions. Don't forget that last season, Accra Lions no so born relegation commonum. And the ban saying or no, at Timmy Ashishan in your year fee. On no more pray for league title. About the sign of Nations FC, Oja close to 19 players going after Division 1. They also signed a new coach in Kasim Mengo because that Johnson Smith only what it takes to lead Nations FC or Premier League. I'm not for if you guys say na Kwabena Misa.
Yeah.
On the Nations.
Yeah.
And the Nations for who say Queen almost Sama Johnson Smith heading about back. And the Nations crown within 1 year or so. There's been 3 managers. But then Kwan or more any year fee or more pre-league or more born league in Comonum. So imagine how a baby season. Near Kosha Ghana top 4 best teams are Yenko Tia Summer Test, Accra Lions, and Nations FC. And there's no hope set. Has no could commit me than in your man next season because you will be last season, this season, man. And you will give them credit for how they've been able to fix their things. Upo. In the last 3 games, got fixing in your man. The same way you can talk about how to folk. Yesterday, it was a good day for how to folk. This is the hearts that we know. Hearts now, Oko Bruna or the win beba, Oko Tamala or the win beba, and just so Sisino, and just all top war. And crying obechi teams na woni nyina ashomo. We are seeing that, but we can only say they be am Kaiser David Duncan interviewing. Oh, we need match war. Amidas. And a journalist ba kubisa na I was at the postmatch.
That I know team.
No Kotoko.
Okay.
And on bisa say, will he change his winning team in the next game? No, say the team just won 1 match. That is not a winning team. A winning team, a team are winning more than a game. The house I had here. But before we can have the confidence to say that they are back on track, they need to win more than 1. Because some lose more than 1. They may catch the Kotoko make be actual. Black Kotoko lose bear 4, Messi almost sorry. Also, we need bear 5 more matches for any general. We need that hard to folk to get their fans back to back scoreline. Back to back classic performance. We need a demolition exercise. They need to repeat it against Ediana. Ediana is not in a good stand.
Sunday.
Yes. That's almost twice. Tiabetina has.
Number 2 against Kotoko.
Then they will come to Kumasi and do what they can do. Because at least so share Diana supporters ni benye GDS are back. Abrabone we here. So we can all say that this season it's not a good season for Hearts of Oak, the same as Asante Kotoko. But the Coinbase number first we league, you know. That's what we really fair. Inti Watara and his boys, and you can say Jibo, ebe just a one-day wonder.
I say,
want to see them compete against Diana.
Well, it's all good for them. House of Folk. Who says a win Bayana or a lot of friends. Bayana defeat, you know. Ubia try to drift himself away from it. So I'm happy this win bring House of Folk family together. Alain said the Brown chapters committee making sure say all the operational works homogeneous. And I think that these two teams, one area and this area affect them. I'm talking about Kotoko has your own operations. No operations is a week. Said the anyone move for no. A choir over fast over matches.
Operation any day.
One who motivate you players, who motivate to get him, or more approach to the game and paiboom because as you kind of has a full crowd on us also home and ye and that day we are baby your belief is very important. And when you decide to stay away from Sunday Manemana, that will call responsibility or call duties. Now, as I want some aspect of the team no Niamano at Yakem. A bit more but set and just supporters no fought. And as I did in muscle, a bit more but say, hey, we are the new House of Folk or build a move freeze. There's a number young Preman and Koso, and this is House of Folk and your brand and so on and so forth. But refi as you refuse to chromo hina benya oira oboja asimwa. So something that is noted for these two teams for time immemorial. Kotoko has teams that they believe in what they do before games, after games, and you know say when they decide not to do sign manana, so when as of Obakaya in most times, and Abbas mo any abrese has the courage be like Kotoko. Sa original one, open the fat team no, operational works. Time has back Kumasia against Kotoko, even hotel tempo, almost 10 hours of folk for no. Aqua hotel Makotano. It did not go down well with House of Folk, true House of Folk supporters here. We got a few seconds, I know, you know. They feel say almost a son and one or two for over the years now. But anyway, in that game, I learned say the House of Folk chapters, board and management accepted say yes. They are given to them. There's some and there's some so and also play a role. As side coach, no, only players no my. Because obey Bibiana as a coach in the players, no, and prepare team no well. The old, and Fahima. So answer Bibia betting me a funnel. I said team and Casano, Egina Baby Mujina say if giving them the opportunity, I'll meet me about Ashe. And that is what happened to House of Folk. Like that's so bad, Cano. You better say a bit was on say Kotoko is like that. Kotoko no, almost as in your consistent results. At least win at home or quite we are. Well, never will draw. It got to win your home, no more comedy, no more conya draw, no more Baron Shakra Lions. Then, almost follow that trend, no? That is what they are noted for. So, as Koyatala by you now, all we need more, you stop won't be. If no more struggles are so, the last 3 games, you no more lose. The last 3 games, and I think 2 of the games you home at Accra Sports Stadium against Accra Lions and Gold Stars. And almost I go lose to Lagos Cities at the neutral grounds. And yes, and no way no. Yes, the coach in the car, he was expecting a win, but not as emphatic as it happened. Yes, at 3 goals, no, he was not expecting that. He was expecting a win, but now he was not expecting though. It came as a surprise to him. So maybe players no ebomode. That is why, per what I'm reading now, the board of directors of House of Folk abo place number so. I don't want to say a good job done.
Okay.
But then the most important aspect is say, ombetimi atwaso. Now consistency na make an ayojuma. Abbas is talking about Oma Lanchi operation 9 points, 1 you 3. Aka 6. 6 no 1 is against Adriana Ewakra and 1 against Omombetres rival Asante Kotoko. At the same time, Asante Kotoko supporters chairman Chris Demanya as a promising players no. Said the next 2 games at almost no. Chelsea and House of Folk. Omunya that 6 points, no major fat bonus. It's not House of catch for pay the métier. And when you are into that game, no, House against Asante Kotoko, not the teams in our form a year. Then the excitement by league. No. So excitement na Ira na Nsenya yenyano. Team bia be trust be picky. So be bo any Kotoko na has be bo. Any results or more pay. But entity Kotoko ni has ibo. But just what you say. So Kotoko ni has no ejina brane. And all other games no a follow. So a game to want to tell you, I take the result. Not me flipping me that phone and me I didn't believe me phone because I have to focus. Some of bomb match and I would take commentary to me the team not near Bono Bocheno pa. Hey, now to focus question to Ubrukum. Something that I okay, my here maybe I'm not afraid solo to for a second confirmation. Says you true the house of folk. Ashe. As I said, 3 numbers, Yapon also my point as well.
Okay.
So, your mom that benefit of the doubt to say they've done that work first job no my, but they can continue to impress some supporters.
Mate, Kabi, me da say, Zach, mamin te way.
Oh yeah, me baba ko birthday, you know, okay. Na, my come.
Yo,
Zach, you.
As much as you take anything away from the results no money, you know. I think whatever Chelsea no has taken advantage of whatever happened because now me them are pushing it very clear. Say me born on my enjoy Chelsea born no many aje ho. This is not a Brekum Chelsea that me more and I'm sure more this isn't even El Brekum. And see, and run one day, it was below the standard of Brekum Chelsea. But what kind of say we are? You also give credit to us. I'm taking more chances because I'm kind of goals, you know. The first 2 goals, super. You know, quite fast work ball, no, and the finish, the first goal, for example, Hamza's finish. As much as me say those mistakes now Chelsea boys near elementary, you know, we don't do such mistakes at this level of the, you know, very elementary, but the accuracy and at which Hamza a takey ball no, and the technique of Hamza ball no boy no super. Look at the Skengu. I said it. Kai muja ma kosa kwandi bon 2 minutes ko bobo no ma Linda. But at that state, Linda and the goalkeeper players every, you know, Ghanaian players, you know, now mudu sa stage na the final delivery be na very problematic. But so the composure in which Linda addition go na, you can't take it away from Linda. And you know, yes, ABR asked to take advantage of Chelsea's inability to perform on that day. And omo punish you omo ewo Brekum. It's possible because the Hianna as a has no it take chances. 2 teams are back one to the party. It's, you know, say obo home na and more enko kan I have to punish him and omo punish omo enya 3 points require. Now you see the commentary around this game, you know, I am very positive. The performance against Indiana Stars in their next game, because when you give this kind of performance, El Brekum 3-0. Your next game we expect say either the same and I say better. But Okobono or Dadana or Dadana no be anymore. That is where people will be raising questions about that resource now. Of course, and a lot of things will be said about it. But all we give credit to them. Oshaya, when it's the first goal, no, you see, go into anything, coach, ninja. Oshaya.
Na player no kono ha okazo onkono
no go to aso no and put a third goal no and he see there no first goal there or he was sitting unconcerned meaning Kingsley Menya first goal na wa on fiam kra we yi na neto because be amfa no and I to aso third goal by player no kono no say masa kokoko he wasn't happy third goal no on say ga team as first second goal aba. Then the third one about CC player he struggled for goals. Was just one goal, and when you go back, was Obrekum. Then he had semi come coach to Akomano. I say no, masa go. So you clearly say he wasn't happy about a lot of things. And to share in the post match now, the demeanor and the things that he was saying, you know, a bit weird, kakra. But in all no, we want them against Indiana Stars. At Accra Sports Stadium, then their next game against Kotoko. I say they can give such a performance that Omodema ye and Ra Obrekum. As I say, Chelsea Monbonne or form, and as an has and Monmona Brom also. These are things that we'll be looking at from Brukum Chelsea because they are playing Kotoko on some how Brukum will look like Bukanda. Tell me, if you know Brekum going to City Park, they don't lose game in the stadium. Why I say a party. No. Chelsea doesn't lose game out Brekum now. The very look like say they are partying. Nobody cares. As you be on fan, one say as SHS. Now there was platform behind this brown for guys, you know. Maybe some question be say why are they quiet on Chelsea losing at home to House of Oak?
I didn't know was on that
because team Bia Obunubia lose home Bia almost team now Akotoma no because they related to both because they want for foot stay. They think say that
I know how many years I did no.
Or some even the media guys sometimes and the ladies are the women as I descend about the ordinary supporters. Now no Adriana Karela Kosho more 2-1 no. Hell must broke in the Brown region.
Now so Adriana no suspend on players is on suspect home. Players in some more. Almost my disrespect home.
You understand? Miss Hell must broke and the team about against a pound out of Lions. The commentary some are not on more church. So I asked them say, Bofono, are they not in the relegation battle with Accra of Folk? No, we are in a pre-relegation now. Now at the end, Chelsea they lose at home to Hasa or my D and Moncafe. Because we are in a fight relegation.
The Chelsea don't fight relegation.
The make us say, Bofono has 9 April relegation. We are in the trouble. Air transfer survival. Other teams about draw no lose you fear na Brown for regional. The things that they say about teams no. And I'm on people for and I'm person before we and then by Andra has question no. Di obi an kahwe. Nobody is attributing it to say anything. So I ask them on the platform say why are you guys quiet? Is it that Chelsea they muntu come as man I say has into my di. It's we want to see how Brokum will look like in that game against Kotoko. I want to see the atmosphere, no. But in Chenchen, how the atmosphere will be like on that day. Very important to me as to what happened yesterday. No matter how so I'm born against.
Over so my day.
Which was who the Brokum Jibo.
Nam dear na bese Brokum Chelsea against Kotoko.
No, like yes, I some percent me share say the atmosphere na be say no na
din na anye din na kuye ye a na no chese no ye dey
oh na say the anima ya
ye dey
oh say me I know Brokum very well
Can I say me?
No, I know Brekum very well. Say
Brekum.
I'm not my enemy. Say me atmosphere no against Kotokono. Let me. I want you to be like another now. When it changes, that is where I will raise questions as to what happened yesterday. Because Jibo, me say go and watch Chelsea ne.
I also suspect Bibiana.
No, I have said I suspect Bibia for now. But media, I was
based on concerns now we're raising. No, say, oh, train the BC Omni Kotoko game. No, a day and I will train a football no mokobo. Sunday, a be a Chelsea and your bad day to say the Munya against us. No mache Kotoko. Then Abeka
Chelsea had double points in 3 games at home. Accra Lions, Bechem United, in Swatrama 100 they can 4. Obia the last one, the last 2 Obia Uncle here Omone Bechem United. Our Munya free Bono DCO coordination park. Obia Uncle here Omone in Swatrama DCO FSA going City Park. It's a venue. Naturally, when they are losing, the supporters are very wild.
The
place was very quiet, as if they were partying. That is
so they are both it also.
Oh, they say
scoreline boy away here
at 1-0. Say they didn't never a terrible. I'm gonna charge you. No matter what the what take 1-0 D 2-0 D 3-0 D. But I say go and watch Omoni Bechemene in Swatrama 1-0 at now in these 2 games in now at the point 1-0 against Brekum Chelsea. Come on, as if say you call Third World War. Brekum War. It's the atmosphere and run. I want the same atmosphere on next week Saturday. I want the place to be very quiet. No,
weekend number of governor.
We can number of governor. Some boy of governor we are the next,
number of I don't know the course to Kakope.
Swat Siatra. This is for the omonim seeing will be a
boy. You money pan. About for Kwane in Swatreman dreams of Sikoboa. Now don't do Swatre. I dare you to Kakope.
In Sugakope. No,
I get to any and S in Yamram. Ose.
So don't come the court dance. TNA na
abi
Samates
aboy ton no
aboy na komode
eno mu rezi yi se aboy kwan na ne kwan no so nye je akabufu no se ne kwan wa ada na mu yebo Premier League matches wo
so ne vani
none of the teams no vani
na so go pene ayi bofo kwa free ayi free sunyane ni nsu atreman free baby omo yi aba besina ko so gakope ene sama boy nye the same so go kwa be wa chen no
nje omse kwane nye but a year kwane from Sunyani to what do you call it
Sunyani to Sugakope and Sunyani to Samna boy
ai
boy be wo
David so Sugakope be wa
aboy be wa
o David
omba be du nyina ombe du kumase anza
aboy be wa
David
aboy be wa
kabi na on free Sunyani kwa be du
ma for kumase
on free Sunyani be du kumase 2 hours
2
hours Fanson be fankran omo free anu kan be 4-5 hours
obi am fankran
ombe fan na no kra say
Oda fazo oda enfa kra ja 4-5 hours
omo ni ma omo so no no mo twa be 7-8 hours no mo duro
abon so metwa sa
abo ombe fa chiri hey no mo kwa go pie mo ba bi ani no mo na ese no mo ko no
so mo fam ba bi ani a kwan ombe fa so akowura ombe fam ba bi ani a no mo ko fa sa yoso yes yoso kwan no na ko si asankrago asanko anza no mo ko
aboy ai to check
and we will take them be 5 hours
na higher 7
so omo fa kwan ni dia but normally omo fa kwan wi omo fa oboase ni dia omo be ko be 8 hours
one minute for was
teams no for oboase ne ko
no omo fi sunya ba de ho no be fa
omo fa
omo fi sunya ba no
akwan na se kwan na ho ha no de omo fa ofi asanko be si serious no cars no omo akra omo fa okese once na we be na car obi akuta wa car out the fall ora say most of you know free chrome ha ko no omo fa oboase
but still on be
anya na mko ya misimu senior best seller do be 3am I'm telling you
Zach, yeah, let's for my senior, but it's because one man go game no I was go
what you are saying is say what say you are if I was say aboy sisi a menua onim ayi no the geography
is over how kwan no kwa
o kire say
ombe for boase a ombe for boase a eyedu nkwato ayamfre there be so my kwan no
tije me ko na say today
oh me so my
from body to asanko ka untimi nko at speed at 10 ay slow body to asanko sa ho kakaro busa to aka from gajo eti obekwa to ayamfre yes ekwa to sa omukro kese na ho no oze won akropon that ho no ye ba okwa akodu ayi body a na o branch kofa ayamfre a o kofa asanko ho na come jai ekwa say take you be me fa senka ideally 30 to 40 minutes no it will take you be 1.5 hours to 2 hours
into the fan say from Kumasi to body how many hours
how you take you be 3 hours
nafa the aka no so
so no
my point is that the year can eboboso baby I'm say one when you must put so and eboboso
and Premier League team or Premier League matches so but so go play one ebo match ko supporter be na kai kwase ebo match
sporadically am focus
that is in bad so enko avoid ya
and because of nipa mo ma hwe match na se baby adre no it is the capital or
the second capital
and when at least ubenya nipa kakra mo mare and that is what the
boy am go boy free gate na mo ko bie
anti me
na mo bobo ni Kumasi
it just open free gate Kumasi
me who the reason why omo say omo
Jack so wie okay senior me ntie we
you see has any Chelsea match am ko na obi kan say has na na say ka first no a kiemu say obi awo but at the pass some o ma yenti once has akoshe Chelsea na dan asem I will be able to say minua Zakito I think I would tune his line kakra match no ombabo nakasa 100 even players saying that we no mercy for the cripple we sasem we ekosi wo ene ye be player kwa bisanze why are you going to play your opponent and you are talking like this one we have a complacency ebem but me feel say it was a psychological a gimmick we are now all play just to put people mind off and maybe Miss Adam Huno for a player opa yenko enko here yi ayabo nyina say a player be kwa share another team our opponent na kasa the way that guy spoke e bin see the league men TV that was the first time and then after the match no a supporter of Accra folk was thanking Bekum Chelsea for or say Damasepa said about mo like and was
as a friendly
half voices are no em say hona Zakito yenya problem say this is a competitive game tisi abo we no win walu sukura ma yehu say asem na hyew intino there are reactions generally when Kotoko loses in Kumasi here do you see the reactions toda this a police bar and send a place question me for bus then you hear a Chelsea supporter and has na benya na idea ye de fire na be Kotoko so want so the whole thing akwa say omum de we dey say when you no ma ye no ma baye wedding bi awie na afre na and it calls for people to suspect say that a wom say competitive a to be honest with you my brother mean besides say mean to me who assembly first but once the actions and the reactions thereafter Emma would say na I don't see a show pa train wo krom the answer don't react and they took it cool yanka so bin ko bro obi o but at least ube hu say enka wo ho sporadic you are among for players no udi e di matem kakra frame when they normal but we you be but then has to be careful because this is just the beginning and wako we near you in which omo ya de say board abo ma baso coach said they can know is serious say nneɛma akɔso no de but sɛ deɛ yɛadwen yɛ ne sɛ deɛ amanfoɔ comment ɛba abɔntene adeɛ no sɛ wankonya second deɛ toatoa so no saa then there will be another fire.
Yeah.
That is the caution I'm giving them. Say, and your mom to us. So many to me and to us there. Still, I know a bit my dream because 3 points per and Omania. Others, no, a good chile. There's only so much per oh boy. No, so come on. No, so terrible. Into almost a year, but where the competitive nature of so much with it, I think it wasn't that evident. Okay. I know now. I'm for kaka. I
mention Minia Star Boy or here from UK.
Na nanka.
Na say me to Star Boy and Krebi. Say onya de e UK mame.
Star Boy.
O je penye sa de ko no be
Star.
Obisine.
Kapi 6 days ni first Star Boy bia on phone.
No, I send a message.
O he program no.
Ah, no, who's sorry.
Oh, enemy who's
sorry. Yeah, quite bad. You never know very.
Star Boy.
Let's go hide.
Yamwa na kwa bochira. Dodi be ni.
Oko you at you.
Pastor so dem contest how.
Why?
Etina me ka se me bra penny.
Na ye ka me en Star Boy aso.
Se na ka so wi na. To Kingsley you ready na. Ye fe no Babsi Asiama Ajay. Babsi Asiama Ajay.
O baba mani bia.
And bro dim.
O baba mani bia.
Me bra
Babsi.
Me bra kokoje ba.
Sa ono to so say.
O me Malusi County me ntimi ho oron de no. O empanifon ba ko ne ba.
Oh okay.
Na Babsi te East Legon Hills. So they na se ho na ogro.
Me pa cho.
Kawasem. Enne na woda.
Kawasem.
Enti amefa kwanya yusu na me wish you happy birthday nya me mani nyini che. We petition.
You want to
petition. Na Kingsley sorry. Ajuma me kan wanyi. God it so about.
Oh, P wallpapers e ka obi ene de dwumadi ne ebrem ye baline so 0536161607 0536178883 ene 3D wallpaper ena abaso dwuma bay ena 3D wallpaper no edi dwuma edi nie kane na ye to eye paint edi twie dem ene etwam bomade so benya 3D wallpaper ewo eyewo dem na de design ho ama ho ayefe eno de etimi twa be mfiedu na won sesa no eno nti ene neme kanfo OP e de ma se ba 3D wallpaper de a OP de no edamu sonko omusa wo bedside lamp ring light plastic wardrobes center carpet omo wall clock water fountain ni nyina no OP asoye ena abenya bi ewo ho OP won krabata ne yemienu ena wo kumase Nana kwasi agema bro san a ufelu FM na akos no first floor obehu omo saa so ena ade wani kire krono barrier omne krono market no edi enhwe no kopi aso ye na kwaje wallpapers papa no ebi hello yes ambacho udini baby akaza hello TV set na me why
okay
okay yankwai
but good evening.
Evening, no, udin na de baby akase free to us no asem so o de asoso.
But I from ish me because of your car.
Okay, ish yetiu.
But upon our share white no only that akito. The thing is so much.
Ambajo yetiu.
Never must I could share no. But ye need ye. I was only every match you say atamo protocol.
Ish man to asem ni Sasha asebim.
They say, what would say a call break? No, after the room. I say a patch as a party. I got a share. Very nice idea.
Money is a got to wash them.
Yes,
I don't money. The
patch is a better of one. What was not a app for the ID? And I got a phone to Omujo many.
I said, because how much and because supporters me go attack Alaja Camimo.
Obi Antakubia.
Okay.
Obi Antakubia.
Okay. Ish, may I say for your contribution. Okay. Hello. Oh. Hello. Okay. Perfect skin and body therapy also a can hobby. Mammy Fabi and San Marco perfect skin for so. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Open you dinner baby. I got a final ask me.
Okay. And not one area, but okay,
Town. Okay, ati endoso. Hello. Yes, I will be maybe a casa finado as matuaso. Okay, yanko.
A prayer here, or more interview, no cafe. No, I no suspect some bit my shabby 5. Half for no. A domo, but no intentions a bottle. The more kind of one can United. No more, the more or much more, and in Mumbai. It is all cast over 5. Let's what to match at 3. Let's also ask them over there. This is a match with the view. Decided also.
Okay.
You know. One of prayer be excellent.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Yantoso. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Evening, oh.
So, your friend is
about you, maybe a cassette free. Now, do I say,
your friend, Mr. Friends, in the cassette, I am fresh.
Okay.
But a seminar, Papa Penny Air Cannon.
About your TV set, no, why? Your TV, yes, I can say them.
A seminar, Papa Air Cannon. In fact, I have a yapa. It's a house of 4 days. Yes, house of Casa, and your friend say, Chesia. And so book players now. Namana has a illusion. I think to go play Diana. Argentina would be addition best layer Shobono. We are in Bonnie and because best labo. Anna can win to me yourself. The two jacks are going for reaction. I will choose what be there. Coaching to contact by Odana. So my
yeah, that's it. Contribution well made. About your dinner, maybe a casafuna of Ozia. Okay, young fella ascole, na young sorry so. Udina maybe a casafina to ask my torso.
What am I free? The cafe that.
About you, Udina,
and what or cafe. Of course, I'm going to fast you also. If you you be here, work for us, not your soccer, right? You a question of time here.
Okay.
Bye.
All right. Yeah, I must say, yeah, the most here, a better perfect skin and body therapy, so I say. Pimple stretch mask, kutra, and a down one, cray, and a down one. For nicho maswe, being in idea flu, a diama, common monte or funusumau, or by any shape you body in manino, a perfect skin and body therapy. Or much that quite Kumasi, a Bushan Abraham Junction. Ubuhomo and Kramu Su Aquaje Park. Sita House Abrosan, first floor home and after Takra, the Kenton Junction. Episode Lodge Hotel, Udua, on Sa Ebeka Omo. Amuzu Heba Clinic. I want the Amuzuke Heba Mr. Ediaba Osa Air How Marbus maybe Duana Danma Junjuno. Tiedini Amuzuke Heba Mr. Omo the Amuzu Gallic Betes Abejaso, a bois and Mamojani dear Fusani Winnipeduanum. Saso. Enom dia muzu pi heba Mr. Eddie Abasa Sabro anase honam ne tayo ya bomode ma onsa enkabi ene de twato ya amuzu heba Mr. Malaria didi ho edidi ho eden dia ma typhoid fever hawa bomode ma onsa enkabi for ni chere heba shops ahudo nyina no onsa ebetimi akabi ya de musia news at 6 ene to so nyame ya adom ochina fiara ebese hia free no 9 ekopim no nsia ewo promise 102.7 and afi promise TV of our different pon, none one ever. Uncle Nam.